Hey guys, what's up? So, doing something of an announcement here, and I am apologizing immediately for how the sound sounds. I'm not using my best mic. Normally, well, these days when I'm trying to do videos, I prefer to do the sound recording with this, but that's if I'm doing a whole lot of heavy editing, and this is just an announcement. So, you're gonna have to put up with this stupid mic that I have over here. At least it's not the web mic, right? But there's this weird metallic timbre that this thing has been doing, so I'm going to have to replace it sooner or later, but whatever. Anyway, as I had already announced through text, like through the community chat thing on YouTube, I'm going to be doing my live stream this coming Sunday. It's most likely going to be sometime in the late afternoon, early evening. Probably more like early evening. So it's going to be like 6, 7-ish Pacific time. Hopefully that won't be too late for people on the East Coast. I could try to do it a little bit earlier. The problem with that is Sunday is my first day off of my work week. Like, I have Sundays, Mondays, Tuesdays off. And that means a Saturday night, obviously, I'm going to be working. So it's just going to be like straight up go to bed, get up, and then I'll have to like get myself ready and then do the live stream. It would be cool if I could do it on a Saturday, but again, I work on a Saturday. And the only other days I could do this is Monday and Tuesday when you guys are probably going to be out working. So really the only time I could do this is on a Sunday, and it's going to be around that afternoonish. Hopefully that's not too bad a time, but that's what I got. Now, as usual, I plan on just making, it light, sort of like a hangout. We can, talk about a variety of topics, and I will be playing games. However, this year, unlike the last couple of years where I've put up a poll asking you guys, like putting up a list of games and asking you guys to pick which one you guys really want to see, I'm not going to be doing that this time, simply because there are certain games that I just kind of really, really want to play and show you guys, and, they're the type of games that are kind of difficult, so I might end up getting slaughtered in the game in a hilarious fashion, which might end up being entertaining for you guys to watch. And also because, if I'm going to be brutally honest, the games that I really like, I've always wanted to have a bunch of you guys play some of these co-op games or competitive games with me, but it seems that the type of games I like to play, not enough of you guys like playing. Like, I'm really into fighting games. I like Tekken, I like Street Fighter, I like Soul Calibur, not enough of you guys seem to like playing those. Like last year, I was lucky to get, 1 or 2 people who were willing to jump on besides me and my son, and that was it. And while I had fun, I wasn't too sure if you guys found that all that engaging. We did end up playing, other, fighting games like Hellish Court, for instance, which seems to be a lot more of some people's speed because it's, the more realistic type combat game. But again, there weren't that many people jumping in. And as much as I would still love to do something where a bunch of us are all playing and yelling at each other and having fun and all that, there's just not enough people who are either interested, or able to play the type of games I want to play. So, I mean, I'm not necessarily saying that I'm going to be taking some of these games off the table, but let's just say they're not exactly going to be high in my list of priorities for this live stream. I'm most likely going to end up playing like single player games, maybe a couple of co-ops. Like, I might dive into Dark Tide because I got some things to talk about with that game. I mean, I do have fun with it, and there is one person who when I do boot up the game, he's there, and we do more or less enjoy our way through it. But man, there's things about that game that frustrate me. I'm hoping that I'll be able to, if I'm able to dive in, hopefully it'll be a fairly smooth experience, because right now the game still has certain problems when it comes to optimization and frame rates and performance. And I'm a little worried that if I do a live stream and then try to play that game at the same time, we might run into problems. So that one's going to be like tentatively on the list. Another game that I really would like to play is Zero Sievert. It's a game that I helped to kickstart a while back, and it's out now. It's still in early access, but man, I am having a blast with it. It's been a fantastic game. In fact, as soon as I'm done with this, I'm going to be playing that. And it's one of those games where you can die like that in a rather brutal and ruthless fashion. So if I play that, I get the feeling that any deaths that happen to me will be entertaining for you guys to see. And who knows, I'll probably, if I can get some people willing to play certain fighting games, like again, Tekken, Street Fighter, Soul Calibur, those sorts of things, if you guys are interested, or Samurai Showdown, though I don't think they fixed the netcode for that one yet. So I can't say. But we'll see. I mean, I got a large list of games, on Steam. Just look it up. We'll see. Actually, one thing that would really be fun, it just occurred to me now. How many of you guys are Project Zomboid? Like, imagine a bunch of us on Project Zomboid trying to survive on the map for, a couple hours or so. That might be interesting. Let me know what you think. It just occurred to me right now. But yeah, and there's also Deep Rock Galactic, which was gifted to me, and I haven't played it yet, and I really would like to. And if a certain person shows up, I probably will play it, because I know they got it. So there's that. And of course, there's going to be the usual, like I said earlier, talking about different topics, martial arts, nerdy stuff, social stuff, whatever, pops up in my head, whatever questions you come up with, I will jump into. And I will probably be talking about, my IAM stuff as well, because it seemed that with that last video I put up, a few of you had mentioned that you wanted me to go a little bit more in depth with my audio stuff. One of you guys actually was asking me about if I had more role-playing stories. I have a few more. Now, I don't have a whole bunch, but I have a few more that might entertain you. Who knows? I might bring it up in the live stream. There's several things I can jump into, but I'm hoping that it can be a blast like the last few. So hopefully I'll see you guys there, and I still am hoping to squeeze off a video or two beyond the live stream this month as well. It depends. So yeah, here's to Sunday going off without a hitch, or at least with as few hitches as possible. And yeah, hope to see you guys there. Take care, and catch you guys later.